pays off. Will he get his first league win here tonight? Currently 6th fastest on the board. All right, time for heat number 1. It'll be Patrick Coluccio and DJ Kenner on the front row, Stephen Lindo and Wayne Bridges second row. The rookie Dakota Wilson is going to start in 5th. All right, Patrick Coluccio, DJ Kenner on the front row. Patrick in the blue and yellow to the inside, DJ Kenner to the outside in the red 32. Pace car leading him around for the first of 2 formation laps. Now, we've seen a lot of these races here lately. That high line is the place to be on the start. We'll see if DJ gets an advantage. DJ is always a tough one to beat on these dirt tracks, but we'll see how he does here in the umps. Haven't seen him run those yet, but he definitely is always a contender in dirt. I would expect nothing less here tonight. And Dakota Wilson, the rookie in the back, orange, black, and white car. Green flag is in the air. Here they go. We'll see if the rookies can get up here and do something with them tonight. Meanwhile, right up front, Patrick Coluccio starting to open up a little bit of a gap. DJ Kenner and Stephen Lindo. Wow, DJ gets way up there, has to check up a little bit. Stephen had to check up to stay out of him. Wayne Bridges is going to take advantage of that battle on the outside. Can't quite get around Lindo, though. DJ Kenner, meanwhile, just right up there on the bottom, right underneath Coluccio. He has the position coming down the front straightaway to the inside. I do believe DJ has got it. He is always a tough one. Meanwhile, Coluccio now having to battle with Stephen Lindo. Coluccio going backwards a little bit. Wayne Bridges now going for 3rd. Patrick Coluccio back to 4th. Dakota Wilson, the rookie, hanging back in 5th, learning from these more veteran drivers right now. DJ Kenner, meanwhile, is checked out from the field. Stephen Lindo currently 2nd. Wayne Bridges is in 3rd. Patrick Coluccio dropped back to 4th after starting on the pole. Dakota Wilson hanging out in 5th. 3 laps to go in heat number 1. We'll see if Stephen Lindo can catch back up to Kenner, or will Kenner just run away with this one. Wayne Bridges up into 3rd, trying to close the gap as well. Looks like Stephen Lindo is closing up on the back bumper of DJ Kenner on the coming out of the turns, but on the final lap, he's not going to be able to do anything. He sends it right to the bottom. I don't think he's going to get there. And it's going to be DJ Kenner for the win. Stephen Lindo 2nd. Wayne Bridges 3rd. Patrick Coluccio comes home 4th. And the rookie Dakota Wilson is 5th. On to heat number 2. They will line up with Skylar Massey and Kyle Medlin, another rookie on the front row. Doug McLaughlin and Derek Turner in the 2nd row. Michael Whiting will start in 5th. Pace truck leading them down. Looks like we're going to have about 3 heats here tonight. A 2-minute warm-up and then on to the feature. One more time around for the pace truck, then he will duck off. Kyle Medlin, the rookie, on the inside of the front row. Skylar Massey to the outside. I'm sorry, Skylar Massey's on the inside. Kyle's on the outside. I'll get that right in a minute. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. Here they go. Skylar Massey gets a good jump into turn number 1. Oh my goodness, they're beating and banging. Michael Whiting back there in the back got caught up in that. Derek Turner manages to slip by. Doug McLaughlin got together with Kyle there for a moment and checked up the cars behind him, but Kyle manages to keep going forward. Meanwhile, Skylar used that time to his advantage. He has opened up a bit of a lead. Doug McLaughlin now back here battling for second. Derek Turner in third. Michael Whiting back and forth. Looks like he might be struggling. He did not look like he was at full speed coming off turn 4. Skylar Massey opening up a bit of a lead now. 5 laps to go. Kyle holds on to second for the moment. Doug McLaughlin is third. And it looks like Kyle might be closing up just a little bit on Skylar now. Don't know if he's got enough time there, coming to 2 laps to go. It looks like through 3 and 4, Kyle is a bit faster, but in 1 and 2, Skylar is substantially faster and opens that lead back up. Kyle definitely sending it through 3 and 4 that time. He is trying to close that gap there on the final lap. Doug McLaughlin still holds on to third. Here they go through 3 and 4 one more time. Kyle is not going to have enough. Gets right to the bumper, but can't complete the pass. Skylar Massey comes home first. Kyle Medlin second. Doug McLaughlin third. Michael Whiting is fourth. Derek Turner is fifth. Lining up for the final heat. And Justin Glover will start on the pole. Brian Mansfield in second. Chris Standridge third. Jim Johnson fourth. And Leo Giacondo will start in fifth. Good analogy there from Brian Burkhardt. It's like watching Tyson Holyfield, and I would imagine that this is going to be a lot more of a battle with these 5 drivers. Chris Standridge drives one of these in real life, so we'll see what he can do with it. We've got a rookie on the front row in Justin Glover. And, of course, Brian Mansfield up there, always one to contend with. One more time around for the pace truck. Pace truck about to dive off. There he goes. Finally get to go green flag racing. Green flag is in the air. Justin Glover leads him down into turn number 1. Chris Standridge already making a move for second, pushing Brian Mansfield back to third. And here comes Chris Ironman Standridge to the inside. They get really close, never quite touch, but that was a great side-by-side battle through 3 and 4. We'll see if Chris can get there again. Can Justin hold him off? Can Justin run away? Coming through 3 and 4, Justin still holds the lead. He's still battling with Chris Standridge. Meanwhile, Brian Mansfield and Jim Johnson right here in the back, side by side. Looks like Jim is trying to take over third here. Back up front, Chris Standridge and Justin Glover still swap positions. Justin sending it down in there, trying to reclaim that top spot here. Jim Johnson takes over third from Brian Mansfield now. Leo Giacondo looks like he is just struggling a hair here tonight. We'll see if he can get it going in the feature. Justin Glover right back to the back bumper of Chris Ironman Standridge. Not giving him an inch. Chris makes one mistake. Justin is going to be there. Justin gets a little bit of a run down to the inside, almost gets the wall, manages to avoid it. But heck of a run off of turn 4. We have got a battle going for the lead here. Side by side, coming down to the white flag. Here they go into turn 1. They are still right there, nose to tail, coming off the turn. Justin looks really low, down by the inside wall, gets the momentum, cannot get there. It'll be Chris Standridge at the line. Justin Glover second. Jim Johnson comes home third. Brian Mansfield is fourth, and Leo Giacondo is fifth. Now for the 2-minute warm-up. Oh, wow, what a race. This is definitely going to make for an exciting feature the way these guys were running, and it's going to put some of these guys in some great starting positions. We're going to have a rookie of Justin Glover up towards the front, Kyle Medlin as well. So we're going to have a couple rookies up there trying to show the veterans how it's done. You better take this 2 minutes to run to the snack bar and get your snacks and hit that share button. Michael Whiting giving Chris Standridge a little bit of a love tap there, helping him get around the corner a little bit. I think Chris is on a mission because here he comes again. Can't get around though. Michael Whiting currently fastest, followed by DJ Kenner, Stephen Lindo, Jim Johnson, and Chris Standridge. As the checkered flag waves, they will line up for the feature. All right, here we go. It'll be DJ Kenner and Skylar Massey on the front row, Chris Standridge and Stephen Lindo on the second row. Fifth will be Kyle Medlin, and sixth will be Justin Glover. The third row is the rookie row. Wayne Bridges and Doug McLaughlin are 7th and 8th. 9th and 10th is Jim Johnson and Patrick Coluccio. Michael Whiting and Brian Mansfield, 11th and 12th. Then you got Dakota Wilson, another rookie, in 13th. 14th is Derek Turner, and Leo Giacondo rounds out the field. Pace truck gets them going here. Pace truck needs to drive a little faster, if we're honest. All right, we're going to have DJ Kenner to the inside, Skylar Massey to the outside. I just don't know what to expect here once they go green flag racing. The way those heats were, definitely interesting, but this feature is going to be one heck of a battle, and I imagine we're going to have a couple of these guys towards the back come to the front before this is all said and done, and probably a couple front guys go to the back. Pace truck is in. DJ and Skylar will lead them down. Green flag is in the air. Chris Standard's right there to the back bumper already. 3 wide through 1 and 2 for second place. They're 3 wide back in the middle of the pack as well. They're 3 wide all over the place. 2 and 3 wide all the way around the track. Chris Standard just moved up to second after that 3 wide battle up there. He is right up by the wall. Stephen Lindo now up to third. Kyle Medlin, the rookie, up to fourth. Skylar Massey going backwards. Justin Glover now up into the top 5. It looks like Jim Johnson started ninth, up to 7th. Caution is out. Looks like Michael Whiting was involved. There's the 44 on the inside of 3 and 4. Drops back off 1 and 2. Looks like the 21 just gave him a little bit of a tap. The 6 was caught up, and the 52. And that puts us under our first caution of the night. All right, currently lined up, it'll be DJ Kenner, then Chris Standard, Stephen Lindo, Kyle Medlin, and Justin Glover, the rookies putting on a show tonight, 4th and 5th. Where is our other rookie at here tonight? Dakota Wilson back. He is in the 52. He was caught in that, but he is now working his way into the top 10. They are lined back up side by side. I think we're about to get some green flag racing underway. Pace truck is in. DJ Kenner controlling the restart. Green flag in the air. Here they go down into turn 1. And a lot of battling going behind them, and a lap car down to the inside as they come out of turn 2. The top 3, Stephen Lindo. And they've got the 6 car right in front of them. This is going to cause some problems. DJ Kenner can't get around him quite yet. He's got the line on the inside. He's got Stephen Lindo right there with him. Chris Standridge up high trying to carry some momentum. He gets down under the 6 car. Skylar Massey back to 4th. Jim Johnson 5th. Justin Glover has lost 3 spots since that restart. Michael Whiting has gotten around him. Michael Whiting up from 11th to 8th. Jim Johnson started in 9th up to 4th. Patrick Coluccio started in 10th up to 6th. A lot of battling going on back here as we've got a battle going for the lead. Stephen Lindo side by side with DJ Kenner. Caution is out again. Looks like it's going to be Justin Glover involved this time. He gets down off into 3 and 4, gets out of 4 clean. Off into 1 and 2. Oh, Michael Whiting got stuck in the middle of the turn, and the 25 had nowhere to go. That'll put the 25 way back in the field. Meanwhile, the battles all over this track are getting a bit crazy out there. Joking with Chris Standards before the race that this was going to be a full send event, and they are not letting us down in that respect. They are full send all the way around the track. All right, DJ Kenner, Stephen Lindo on the front row. This will be a heck of a battle. They got Chris Standridge and Skylar Massey right in front of them. Doesn't look like we'll have a lap car in the way this time. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. DJ leads them down. Stephen Lindo to the outside. Chris Standridge right there. DJ was practically leaning on him 3 wide right behind him. DJ there on the inside. Stephen Lindo still on the outside. The battle right behind them is heating up as well. Skylar Massey, they're 3 wide going through 1 and 2 again. Justin Glover restarted in 15th. He has moved back up into 13th and looks like he might be moving his way back up to the front as we've got some action on the track. Looks like everybody keeps it going, but Skylar Massey has dropped back several positions. And since he is mired in this mess, let's take a ride along with Massey here. As he comes down through 1 and 2, you see just how bad the dirt and mud is. He's pushing it for everything he's worth, clipping that outside wall. Coming back down the front stretch, back into turns 1 and 2. Looks like he's being passed to the inside. These guys are going to start trying to make that inside line work. Up front, it is Stephen Lindo in the lead. DJ Kennard to second. Chris Standard still holding on to third. Jim Johnson fourth. Patrick Coluccio is in a battle with Kyle Medlin and Dakota Wilson, 2 of the rookies right there in 6th and 7th. Skylar Massey back to 8th after starting 2nd. Michael Whiting in 9th. Doug McLaughlin 10. Justin Glover has worked his way back up to 11th position. We'll see if he can get around a couple more of these guys, get back up into the top 10. Remember, this is the final recruiting race. The points season starts next week, and we would definitely looking forward to that excitement. I almost said mess, but some of these races I'm sure will be. Caution is out. Looks like Dakota Wilson, the rookie, and Brian Mansfield. Looking at Dakota there in the 52, he gets way up into the wall, has to check up to stay off Michael Whiting, and Brian Mansfield, the 21 car, was right there. Looked like the 21 of Doug McLaughlin got caught in that, as did Brian Mansfield with nowhere to go. All right, Stephen Lindo currently in the lead. For you Justin Glover fans, he managed to avoid all that, being scored currently in 9th, so he is back in the top 10, and he is continues to work his way forward. I continue to need oxygen every time they run a dirt series, especially at Lanier. Chris Standard is supposed to supply me with oxygen for nights like this. He did not do it. We're going to have a chit-chat. All right, pace truck is in again. Lindo to the inside, Kenner to the outside. Green flag in the air. Here they go again. Off into turn 1, still side by side. Chris Standard's got bogged down just a little bit. Caution is out. Brian Mansfield, I do believe, is going to be involved, and I think it might have had to do, look like Chris Standard's got a little bit bogged down into turn 1, and it slowed that whole inside line up. Yep, Justin tried to avoid everybody in front. He got spun, Mansfield got spun, and that brought us under caution this time. That inside line, at least here at Lanier, definitely struggles to get going. Once you get going, you can definitely make some moves down there on the bottom, but it's getting that momentum going again after on a restart that is a little bit tricky, and we saw it there. The 12 car, Chris Standridge down on the inside, just could not get going fast enough on the bottom. Thank you, Richie West. Excuse me. And you see the track is starting to slick off. That is going to come into play. It actually has slicked off quite a bit, especially in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is not quite as bad yet. But 3 and 4 is definitely getting slick as the pace car drops off. Green flag is in the air. DJ Kenner trying to get a run down to the inside into 1. He's down there. Will he have enough momentum back up off the bottom? Can't quite get there yet. But Stephen Lindo might want to start to worry here because DJ Kenner is definitely one to watch. Chris Standridge having some problems there in the middle of the turn, and that's going to allow Jim Johnson down to the inside. Caution is out. Looks like Skylar Massey is involved in this one. Looks like there was some bumping right in front of him. Everybody checked up, and 4 of them went into that outside wall. Looks like Skylar Massey and Dakota Wilson both on pit road at the moment. Restarts here definitely showing they are a bit rough. They are a bit tricky. Especially if you're restarting on that inside line. Lights are out on the pace car. And it's going to be Stephen Lindo, DJ Kenner, then Chris Standridge, Jim Johnson, Patrick Coluccio, rookie Kyle Medlin in 6th, Michael Whiting 7th, Doug McLaughlin 8th, Brian Mansfield 9th, and Justin Glover back up in the top 10. Green flag in the air. DJ is sending it down in there on every restart, trying to retake the lead here. And he might have a little bit of a run this time. 11 laps to go, coming down to 10 to go. Chris Standridge up there on the outside, though. He's not done with this battle yet. Chris Standridge tried to avoid getting into DJ there. Ended up getting slowed down on the high side, and that brought everybody back into play as Jim Johnson now going for 3rd to the inside of Chris Standridge here, and already looking for 2nd. He had enough momentum there mid-corner. He could easily get up into 2nd if he can keep the momentum up off the turn. Meanwhile, the battle back here, Patrick Coluccio, Kyle Medlin, and Michael Whiting, 5th, 6th, and 7th going. Jim Johnson, heck of a run, started in 9th. He is up to 4th right now. Patrick Coluccio started in 10th, up to 6th. Michael Whiting started in 11th, up to 7th, and he's been caught in everything. Shout out to Brian Mansfield as well, started in 12th. He is now up to 9th, and again, he's one that's been caught in everything. Stephen Lindo manages to maintain the lead. Chris Standridge and DJ Kenner switched sides of the track. Chris Standridge moved up to 2nd. DJ is into 3rd. As they come down, it'll be 5 laps to go. And the rookie, Kyle Medlin, he just sends it into that corner every single time. He is right to the back bumper of TJ, and they're all over the back bumper of him. Caution is out. Patrick Coluccio. He was right behind that pack of cars, just pushed a little too hard, gets into the outside wall. Everybody gets by clean. We do have a couple of green-white checkers if they are needed here tonight. Stephen Lindo continues to lead, but he's got quite a challenge going on behind him. He's got Patrick Coluccio. Nope, I'm sorry. He's got Chris Standridge right behind him. He's got DJ Kenner back there. He's got rookie Kyle Medlin back there. Jim Johnson, Michael Whiting, Doug McLaughlin, Brian Mansfield, and Justin Glover. And they're all going to be right together again on this restart. And don't forget, if you like these, if you're enjoying this dirt racing by these Outlaws, make sure to tune in Monday nights at 7:30 Eastern to see some more of it. And if you like the broadcast in general, tune in on Sunday night. You can watch some BRR Cup Series, or Tuesday night, XCal Street Stocks. Some of the best street stock racing on iRacing. Pace truck is in, green flag in the air again, and Chris tries to get a good jump down to the inside. He's got the nose in front as they come out of turn 2. Will he have enough momentum? Not yet, but I think he might get it off of 3 and 4. He is definitely close, just needs a little more momentum. Right behind him, DJ Kenner is right there. Justin Glover has managed to recover another position. He is up to 9th. Brian Mansfield up to 8th. Final lap, DJ Kenner to 2nd. Stephen Lindo now back to 1st. Looks like Chris Standridge had some trouble. All the positions shaking out. Let's see if we can get to the end of this, and then we'll see what happened. It'll be Stephen Lindo for the win, DJ Kenner 2nd, Chris Standridge 3rd, Michael Whiting 4th. 5th place for Justin Glover. 6th place is Doug McLaughlin, Brian Mansfield 7th, Wayne Bridges 8th, Jim Johnson 9th, and Patrick Coluccio comes home 10th. Let's see if we can sort out what happened there with a couple laps to go. Looking at the rookie, looks like the 22 gets loose down to the inside, then the rookie gets sideways there, collects Jim Johnson and Brian Mansfield. A couple other cars sneak by, but they are slowed down, and that explains the big shakeup right at the end of the race. Stephen Lindo out there getting his celebration started. We will wait just a moment. I am sure we are about to see the Outlaw boys show us how they like to celebrate. What a huge shakeup on that last lap. And Stephen Lindo knows he had a great win here tonight, and he is going to enjoy his celebration this time. There we go. Now we're getting this party started. Stephen Lindo gets the first hit. Here comes the 114. Oh, you left him upside down. Get him back on his wheels. You guys know better. The only reason he can be left upside down is if the car is totaled and not running anymore. His engine's not smoking. Get him turned back over so we can be wrecked some more. And DJ Kenner has joined us in the booth. DJ, a heck of a second place finish, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. Got lucky that Chris got a little sideways and lost second because he had a really good battle. He worked his way up past me easily, but he had a little misfortune, and I was able to take advantage of it. Had a great battle with Steve early when we were battling for the lead, lap after lap, side by side. That was fun.
Well, yeah, you guys definitely had a heck of a battle tonight, and I would not say that that Chris had it easily on you, because you were definitely hanging right with him on the outside most of the race. So everywhere he went, you went elsewhere, and still managed to maintain, and a heck of a finish.
I was maintaining, but I wasn't catching him.
Well, still, congratulations on second. Good job tonight, buddy.
Thank you very much.
And it looks like Stephen Lindo has also joined us in the booth. And I just don't even know what to say about that win, man. Congratulations.
It was a lot of fun. That race in there at the beginning with DJ was awesome. And then there at the end with Chris, it was all real close racing.
Well, it was definitely a heck of a battle. There was a lot of back and forth, and the fact that you guys kept it clean, as much as you were leaning on each other and side by side for half the race, was truly impressive.
Yeah, it was pretty tight there for a while. I didn't think I was going to get DJ, and then I ended up getting past him, and we got that yellow, and it allowed me to get a good restart, so that helped out a lot, I think.
All right, man. Well, you definitely had a hard-fought battle tonight. Congratulations, buddy.
Yes, sir. Good race to everyone.
And it looks like Justin Glover has joined us in the booth for his first top 5 of the season. Justin, you got me?
You got me, Doug? There you go.
There you are. Congratulations. You were in and out of the top 10 all night, back and forth. Every time you got sent, you were in the back, you came back up. But there at the end, you managed to navigate a mess to pick up a 5th place finish.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Those restarts are tough, and everybody was bunched up real tight, fighting for position back and forth, and it was good racing all the way around. Got tangled up in a few unfortunate turnarounds, and I think one of them might have even been my fault. So, man, what a blast! My arms hurt for sure.
Well, I am supposed to ask you, and I'm not sure if I should even ask, but I'm supposed to. Your fan club said to ask you about the J Hook Nation Glover fan club.
Yeah, so J Hook Nation is that's my fan club, man. And if you know what J Hook is, you know, and if you don't, you don't. And if you just want to be a fan, you can. So that's my boys supporting me on the other end of that. So shout out to them, Lake and Jared and Daniel and all them guys. Love you guys very much for that. That's funny. J Hook Nation. Woo-hoo.
All right, congratulations. Looking forward to seeing what you can do the whole season.
Thanks for doing what you do for us, man. I bet you're out of breath after that one.
You have no idea, buddy. All right, and we managed to pull in 3rd place Chris Standridge. Chris, that was kind of a heartbreaker there at the end.
Oh no, you know what? I'm happy with 3rd place. That 3rd place was harder than like a lot of the first places I've had earlier in the year.
That was still a crazy battle between the 3 of y'all, Stephen Lindo, DJ Kenner, and you. And there's a couple of guys that would come forward and be 4th and then fall back. But you 3, the whole race, it was just swapping positions the whole time.
Well, really, Steve and DJ they were on it. They had it. In fact, they were in one of the yellows. Somebody asked for advice, and Steve's like, "Oh, you just need to drag the brake a little bit." And I'm sitting here going, "What do you mean drag the brake? What? These guys are like on a whole other level from me on iRacing here." So I just got lucky. The track slicked off and the bottom works, but then on those last 2 laps, it just went away. All of a sudden, I couldn't keep my rear end behind me.
It did look like on the, I believe it was a second to last restart. You were on the inside, and when you got down into one, it looked like you almost bogged down. And it had to check up just a little bit. It took you a minute to get going, and by then you'd lost a lot of momentum. Had that next caution not came out, you might have been out of it.
Yeah, any harder on the gas and it would have spun out on me. Any less and Steve just takes off. So I should have swung back up and just settled for second, but that's just not me. I decided it was better to go for it, and I gave it up to DJ, and I'm all right with that.
Well, congratulations, man. That was a hard fought battle tonight. Everybody that was a great show.
I really appreciate all the guys who came out tonight. New series, new track, new cars. Next week we're going to run George Street Stocks somewhere. I don't know where yet, but somewhere. And this is just a really fun group of guys. They come out and they do their best at every car and every track. It's a lot of fun.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and congratulations to all of you. That was just one heck of a race.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks for broadcasting tonight, man.
My pleasure. All right, you heard from the top 3 and the 5th place finisher, Justin Glover. So Stephen Lindo comes home with the win. DJ Kenner, Chris Standridge, all of them right there together at the end. Michael Whiting comes home 4th. Justin Glover comes home 5th. And what a battle we had here tonight. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning. We'll be having some in-car streams for you. Friday night, don't forget to tune in for the Tyler Daniels Racing versus the Nowski Nation. The beginning of that race series. That's going to be a huge event starting at 10:40 Eastern time. Yes, that late at night. They're calling it the late night series. So this is going to be a heck of an exciting battle. And then Sunday night, we'll be back with Cup Racing from the BRR League at Watkins Glen. Monday night, we'll be back here with the Dirt Boys again, with the Outlaw Dirt Boys. Tuesday night, XCal returns. Hopefully, we've found Higgins by then. Higgins, a XCal super fan, has been MIA for a couple of weeks. So if you've seen him, let one of the admins know. Drop # Where's Higgins out there for us to hopefully track him down. And Wednesday night, we'll be back here with the Xfinities at 7:30 Eastern, followed by this, as your Chris mentioned, street stocks, and they'll find a track. They'll just drive to whatever random track is closest to the Xfinities, and that's where they'll go. Thank y'all for tuning in. For everybody at Outlaw and everybody here at HTSAI, don't forget to check out htsai.net. We'll be expanding on that as the weeks go on. And thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to go get some oxygen now. Y'all have a great night.